Hello fellow leapers, this is just a follow-up video to kind of go into a bit more detail on how I unlocked the demo skin, despite the fact I never actually played the demo myself. I just want to reiterate that this method will not unlock the skin for older saves, and I'm going to show you 3 different methods that I believe work, one of which I can confirm works. However, that last one is a little bit more cumbersome and can be more finicky than the others. So, without any further ado, let's get right into it. So this is my Motion Twin folder, and this is my Windblown folder. So, first off, this right here, this is the file that I have uploaded to Mega, and is the file that I originally uploaded. And basically what you're going to want to do for method 1 is rename this to match whatever your newest quote-unquote new save is. So if I pop back over to Windblown here and create a new save, a new save should then pop up in here. Easiest way to find it is by doing this. So basically this save is what I would rename the other one to. So this one is going to become that, and then that, and then this is going to be renamed to match that save. That is method 1. Method 2 is very similar, but instead of renaming this one, it's going to be this one. So it would basically be that. Now, I want to say that with this one, when I did that, it made these saves appear. And it was a fresh save that actually loaded the demo opening, which was interesting, to say the least. And unfortunately, I don't think I have a way to show that, because, well, maybe I can. I'll do that in a separate video, though. But, so those are methods 1 and 2. And using the second file is probably going to be a bit easier, as it will give you a fresh save with the guinea pig already selected, and you should even be able to see a certain thing if you go backwards that you have probably seen pictures of in the subreddit or on the Discord. But regardless, those are the first 2 methods. Third method, and the most cumbersome one, which is the one that I put at the bottom of the description in my previous video, is taking this file. This file is a complete demo save, though it seems to internally occupy the 3rd slot, so I recommend creating a second save beforehand, and you can rename it to whatever you want. But that is if you care about the numbering and whatnot. Otherwise, it doesn't really matter. But internally, the save seems to be file 3, so when you do this method, any new save you created, whether you have 1, 2, or 3 saves, is going to be file 4. There's nothing that I can do about that, as when you open up the file in a hex editor or notepad or what have you, it's mainly a bunch of gobbledygook, because all of these files are encrypted, and there is no decryptor out there yet. Probably won't be for months. But the way this third method works is it's very similar to method 1 and 2. However, instead of renaming one of these, you're going to be renaming it to one of these. So basically, let me take this one, I'd copy that, and then I would rename this file to that, and then I would move it over into the Windblown folder, thus overwriting this. And if all goes well, it should load up a save that says version 1.2 demo in parentheses. And upon loading it up, you should be in the ARC, and you can talk to Makaba in order to become the guinea pig. But you don't really need to play the save, you just need the save present, and then you just need to create a new save and see if you can start off as the guinea pig. As soon as you're able to do that, after you've progressed as far as you wish on that save, I suggest returning to the title screen and deleting the save that you used in order to unlock it. This is mainly because of the fact that the renaming thing, because it's a file from a different user, it will basically duplicate itself. So, for instance, if I renamed it to this file, upon the game loading up, it will create this file and a file of its original name. It's very interesting and very strange. So it basically does that, and thus you will have two of the same file, and when you look at your file names, they will be exactly the same, and the two saves will be permanently linked. And I will say, if you boot up one of the saves, it will load different data, but it will overwrite the other, for lack of a better word. It's very, very strange, which is why I say you should delete the file that you used to unlock it, in order to avoid any more sort of save shenanigans and weirdness and stuff. But once you have a new save that has the guinea pig, you might have to unlock the bird NPC and then talk to it to temporarily create a lobby, return to the title screen in order to see the guinea pig pop up in new saves, because it seems to be a little bit finicky. Even people who have played the demo officially have had issues with the demo skin not appearing, and I saw that as a thing that caused it to unlock. But I think I've covered the three methods as much as I can. I will put step-by-step stuff within the description, as well as links to all of the files I mentioned, and the folder path to the save data, because save data these days is put in AppData, which is an interesting choice, despite the fact that there is a My Games folder in Documents. But that's besides the point. But yeah, I hope that this video has helped some of you that were struggling or needed additional help. If there are any questions or concerns or problems, please let me know in the comments below. I will do my best to help troubleshoot and to assist you with the save files. I will also iterate, definitely make a backup of all of your saves before you do any kind of mucking around, because it would suck if you lost any progress you actually cared about. For instance, while I do have a save that has the guinea pig, I haven't gotten quite as far, so I haven't deleted my main save. Eventually, those two will likely swap. But not yet. So, that in mind, I will see you guys on the Vortex, and I hope this video has helped. Later.